Hello and good morning to my beautiful Cancerians. Welcome. This is CJ, and I am here to read your November, well, everything, because I've been a little delayed with a knee injury, and sitting, standing, it doesn't matter, has delayed me from getting all the readings done at the same time. So we're doing a bonus reading. This will be bonus to start, oracles, any messages that come through in tarot, then our money and career, because we all know we love that energy coming through, and then we'll finish with some love energy. Okay, so you might want to bookmark this because it's going to be about 20 to 30 minutes depending on what comes through if you don't have time to check it all. Thank you for being here. If you're new, I read for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and the nodes, South and North, so you might want to check into some of the other positions in your chart to see if that aligns a little bit more for you. When we get to money and career, I always suggest you can check your sun and then go and check your Venus, okay? Because Venus rules those areas and you're going to want something more specific. And Venus will give that to you. Okay, let's get started here. Thank you. Let's roll, as they say. First card out was Sage. Be devoted and committed. Be devoted and committed. I don't know what you have going on in your life, but whatever it is, once you've made the decision and you're choosing the path, be devoted. Commit to it. Almost even like a spiritual practice too with the Sage here, but a thought. I just like a modality, a practice, health, gym, self-care. Just whatever it might be, commit to it. Okay, you're going to reap a lot of rewards with that. You have the mountains came out, and the mountains are about standing your ground. And this could be somebody or some things, and in particular people, friends, those who are like, no, let that go. We'll deal with that another time. This is for you to be strong, stand in your power. And then your water guardian came out. How lovely is that for our Cancers? Water guardian. Connect with your emotions. So we'll see what's up with the tarot with that. Connect with your emotions. Okay. Your element. Really dig deep and find out what it is that you want. We're not talking about what other people say that you want. Remember, mountains are here in the middle to anchor that. It is about you telling us what you want and stay committed to it. Almost feels boundary driven, but that again, general reading for everybody. So this is the most adorable and beautiful little deck. I'm going to show this to you, but and it's in the reverse, so I'm glad this is not going to be one of your cards. But look at how beautiful these cards are. This is the Mirror Visions. All right, and it is so hard to see on camera. So because of that, I may use them as a clarifier, but I'm not going to use them again as a primary source just because it's super hard to see. I didn't realize that, but they have in this deck Oracle and Tarot, so there's like double meanings to each card, which I just love. Okay, Ace of Embers. Wow, in the reverse. I haven't had a reverse card in this deck, and we just saw two. So this is where you feel like you're not getting your inspiration, your motivation. The Ace of Embers is the Ace of Fire, the Ace of Wands. There it is in the upright. Hopefully you can see it. You see the fire. It's coming up. I mean, the cards are beautiful, but they're super surrealistic, and it's kind of hard to see because of the reflective, like rainbowish kind of quality to them. But so it now is kind of making sense about standing your ground, be committed and devoted and connect with your emotions, because this ace is out there. The universe is out there waiting to grant you this new motivation, energy, passion. And it seems like you haven't decided yet. You haven't worked toward it yet. Three of Chalices. Look, the Three of Cups. Lotuses right there. So this would be your Three of Cups. In this case, it's Three of Chalices. There is much waiting to fill those cups. This is in your challenge position. So this is showing that it's not celebratory yet. there's so much just on the precipice of your world, Cancer, but it seems like, and remember, this isn't money or career, this is just in person, in general. This could be in money, love, in yourself, like life in general. Just, you feel like you're on the verge of it, but it isn't coming through yet. It's showing up in these cards. Oh gosh, okay. Well, you do get the Eight of Birds. All right, so the Eight of Swords, you've been worried, you're confused. See, I don't know if you can see that, but see the tornado? So this is like your mind whirling around with decisions, whirling around with what to do, with where to go. Oh, Cancer. Let's see if we can get another message here to help us finalize this. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, though. There's that self-love. Self-love. Taking care of yourself. Deciding. Self-love, right? Creating those boundaries. Standing your ground. The Nine of Pentacles is a very abundant card. If this was in the money thing, I would be like, you go. This in life is about working hard for what you want, and you and only you. This isn't like the Three of Pentacles or excuse me, the Three of Cups, which is a celebration. The Nine of Pentacles is one of, I've worked hard for this individually. This is my celebration. This is my self-worth. This is the money that I've created, the wealth that I've created, the universe, you know, my world, my assets, you know, because it's Pentacles, it's 3D, my health, right? I've taken care of myself. It's much more solo energy. Okay. Nine of Lotuses. Look at that, the Nine of Cups. Again, another card. This one is self-love. This one's self-celebration. So you have Nine of Pentacles about working hard for what it is that you want, and you're the one that creates the abundance. And then the Nine of Cups saying, hey, celebrate you, self-love, self-care, enjoying the rewards that you've reaped, celebratory energy. And the Six of Trees, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so here is your reciprocity. This is karma. The Six of Trees is about what you've put out into the world, you are getting back. Now that is the reminder that in order to achieve the goals that you want, Nine of Pentacles, and celebrate and heal oneself, your energy, what you're putting out into the universe, you're going to receive, right? It could be about you being overly generous and not receiving that energy back, and maybe cutting back on giving your energy to persons or people who are not worthy, or a project. Or even if you took a path which you thought was going to work for you, and then you've come to the point that you're like, this isn't working for me anymore, right? It's almost like it's a tale of, you know, two Cancers here. You have one of waiting for this motivation, waiting for this inspiration, you know, swirling around in this worry. And then you have this of when you connect to your emotions and you decide and stay committed to what it is that you want, you create the abundance in your life in any way. You celebrate yourself, you are caring for yourself, and the karma and reciprocity is returned to you. Very interesting. All right, I want to pull an overall energy for you. I went right to the Mirror Visions, but let's get into the White Witch Tarot, which is going to give you the theme for the entire month, or what's left of November. I know some of these are going to come out in the first or second week. Let's see. Cancer for November, please. I am just in shock that we're talking November. Just don't know where this year went. Here we go. Let's see. What do we have for our beloved Cancers? You know, your energy has been coming out in a lot of readings. The Chariot is driving people forward. And again, we're in I think the full moon will still be in Cancer, just on the disseminating phase. So, you know, a lot of people are feeling your energy. Do we have a major energy for Cancer for November, please? Thank you. Come on, Fairy Angels, Guides. If you're new, I do not generally pick a card. I allow the energy to gather one for us, my guides. So it may take a second. If it becomes too long, I will choose, but I generally, Cancer, please. There. No, it didn't flip. It wants to. It's so close. Okay, we'll get there. And those of you who've watched my readings before, you know I don't. It's not my style. Everyone has a different style. This one almost, no wonder I skipped it. It's almost cold. All right, we're going to leave this be and we'll come back to it. It doesn't want to give me anything. We're going to let it go. It's probably why I didn't pick up on it in the first place. So let's get into money. Let's see how we continue. You know what? I really want to pull a clarifier for this reading. This is sitting heavy on my heart here. Let's do that. You clarify, please, this reading for Cancer in November. Clarify, thank you. The Wheel. All right. I love this, and we're not going to keep it on this deck. I wanted to clarify because I'm using this for money. But I look at this. Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. Right? Now, there's 5 planets in retrograde. It's a crazy time. We all know this by watching the news and everything else that's going on. It's going to feel that way in our world. Our personal selves are all, churning from one side to another. This is really a time of staying calm, cool, collected, grounded, right? So not overreacting in some way, really from your highest vibe you can possibly come from. And I'm getting this from your reading here. Jupiter coming in, Wheel of Fortune, right? The wheel is changing for you. When Jupiter shows up, it's usually one, and the wheel shows up, it's one of great abundance, good luck, change of circumstance, almost like the world where you close something out and start again. But for me, I'm thankful that this is coming out for you right now, because there's also where the 6 of trees is coming in. The karma that you've put out, the energy that you've put out is going to come back to you. These celebrations of the double 9s are close to the ending, and there's the 10, right? So boom, it starts again. The wheel brings you great luck. Or even just a move, right? So a move, moving the needle of energy, removing, thank you, Spirit, removing things that don't serve you. Okay. All right, that feels good. Like that for y'all. All right, let's, money oracles. We're in, oh wow, now that wanted to tell us quite a bit. See the difference? See the difference? That's visual right there. There's the difference between when a deck is like no and a deck is like yay. All right, so first card out was Explorer, right? Keep trying. There are no mistakes, just opportunities to learn and grow. You may be called to explore careers that match your fearlessness and curiosity. You may need to go wandering and trust the unknown, because that's where the magic lies. Ah, that's beautiful. This is in money and career. This is Maruka X Oracle deck. And the Networker. It may be time for you to create or reach out to your network of people who will help you. Consider a career in marketing, promoting, sales, or any professional networking job. Make the most out of the resources you have to improve your finances. Okay, and we'll get one more. Whew, that was way too many, so we're not going to go there. Okay, that one. All right. Embrace the wisdom of the unknown. This deck is like hot and heavy and ready to give you all kinds of messages. Embrace the wisdom of the unknown. And that aligns with the Explorer here. In this 6 of trees and in the Water Garden with connecting with your emotions, your intuition, and your higher self, there is this feeling of something working out for you in the ether, in the unknown. Through spirit, through your guides, through the universe. You may have manifested something or have been working on manifesting something, and the time is like aligning. Again, with Explorer, stay open to possibilities. And just while you're going to stay committed and devoted to your path and where you're going, it doesn't mean to block it off. If I don't get it like this, it's not going to happen. Be open to what comes through. All right, let's get some clarifiers now for this. Let's pull some tarot. All right, money and career, please. Money and career for Cancer for November. Two of Swords, not making the decision. Yeah, there is that like confusion, especially with the Eight of Birds up there in your general reading area. Eight of Swords, same thing. Okay, thank you. How many is that? That's not enough. Do we have any more messages for Cancer, please? Wow, that's a lot. But we're gonna, all right, I want to go with it. Okay, here we go. Wow, this is in the reverse. So I like this. I like it in the reverse, and you have a lot of twos here, so there could be a partner, soulmate, person that you're working with. Why do I like this in the reverse? Well, you know what these cards are? This is the energy. It totally makes sense with the Ace of Embers, where you've been restricted from passion and motivation and maybe confidence because someone broke your heart. There was a pain. There was upset. But right now it's reversed. So, you know, in a way, this is releasing itself. This is, you know, heartbreak, pain, betrayal. But in the reverse, it's passing through that. We're moving past that. Here you have Two of Coins, juggling too much, not really focused. That's also in the reverse. Now, this could be a betrayal of some kind of position you wanted. A job you want. It could be something at work. You might have been juggling a lot of things, helping someone out, and then they turn on you. I mean, it's general, so I can't really give you any specificity. I give you as many scenarios as I possibly can. And because of all of this upset, even though this is now sort of moving out of this this vibe and this energy, you still haven't been able to make a decision and move forward. It's still confusing. There's still, I can't decide. The Emperor comes in. Aries energy comes in and says, you know what, Cancer, let's get focused. Sage is here. Be devoted. Continue with your work. Emperor comes in and says, you know what, snap out of it. Let's go. Let's make a choice. Let's follow our heart with the Water Guardian as you would anyway. Let's get goal-oriented and disciplined and take this on head on, maybe walk straight through it, or just decide a course and move forward. The Emperor does not sit in this Two of Swords energy. The Emperor, which is Aries energy, knows how they're going to create their empire. This also could be an Aries or someone who represents this energy, very powerful, very driven around you, that can help you. Look at this. 10 of Cups. All right, coins. This is your money. This is that 9 of coins you had, and you got the Jupiter card that came out. Here you have the 10 of coins. Your money, your wealth, your self-worth, all of that aligning. Now, 10 of coins can be like an unexpected amount of money. All of a sudden, when you choose and you move out of this energy of non-decision, you move past this sort of betrayal and juggling too much and focus, in walks the big raise, in walks the loan, in walks the grant, student loan, money from an insurance, a lottery win, something, because 10 of Pentacles is like a boatload of money that comes in all at once, or a massive change of circumstance in 3D earth goods, a great harvest if you're a big gardener, like unexpected, right? So it's just quite extraordinary. You've been focused on this one thing right here, the 4 of Cups. And Spirit's saying 3 of Cups is right here. All that celebratory, beautiful energy. So this again is guiding you. Let's go. Judgment. Choose. Get out of the dark. Rise into the light. And the Tree of Life. Oh, you will not believe it. You will not believe the card. Can you see it? I'm not even going to pick it up. What was under the Tree of Life? Wheel. Again. So it's truly meant for you. We pulled it as a clarifier, and here it comes to finish this reading. The Tree of Life, Cancer. So in here is every possibility. You sit on the precipice of creating the best life possible for yourself. Such a beautiful energy of spirit. And some people feel like this is sort of constrictive in a way. But for me, the Tree of Life is the blossoming of all possibilities. Any numerical possibility is in here. All geometry stems from here. What do you want? The wheel grants it to you. Just an amazing, wow. So while there is a little turmoil, you have the Ace waiting to bless you. You have the Tree of Life here saying the field of all possibilities is open to you. Connect, devote, stand your ground on your decision. And this now is all kind of coming together. Embrace the wisdom of the unknown. You know why? Because that Ace is going to be delivered by the universe. The wheel is here to support you. Jupiter and change of fortune, change of circumstances. You have double tens. You also have 111. So that is new birth, new beginning, in particular when it comes to money, career, worth. You had multiple twos here. And now you also have Judgment. I think it's 2, 2, and 2 now. Yes, 2 of Swords, 2 of Coins, and Judgment. And then 9 and 9. So if you're into numerology, you might want to check out all those numbers and what they mean to get a deeper feeling for what the angels and spirits are trying to tell you right now. But wow. So while there's been this little hiccup, maybe it happened in October with 10, Jupiter aligned and the wheel has turned and the coins are coming and all of this betrayal and heartache is leaving you behind in the reverse here. Powered by Aries and the Emperor. And it might not be your jam. Like, our Cancerians are water, they're emotion. But there comes a time when that fire in your belly lights and you know it's time to move forward. This is the time. Universe is helping you here. Let that Ace come in. Nice, nice, nice. I love how we clarified and then the 10 came back out for you. That's perfect. That is spirit wrapping that up in a nice, neat little bow. All right. Whew. Okay, so let's get into love. Let's see where we are with love. This is a date, engagement ring. Ooh, okay. Love seems to be looking up for you. So, oh, gracious. Okay. Oh, wow, this keeps coming out. So many of us have been in this codependent relationship, right? Let's see if I can get this without it being too... These are white with a little black. There we go. This card has come out in, I don't know, half the readings. So for some, this is about being the runner in a codependent relationship, right? Fear of intimacy, listening to ego. I can't get involved with this person right now, but yet I'm reliant upon them, but yet I want to hang out with them. They're not really my vibe. There's just so much of this. If you're in a codependent relationship, and maybe it'll bring your attention to it, but pay attention to it, okay? This has you leaving it. There's a chaser, like somebody keeps trying to pull you back, and there's the runner, and you are the runner, or you potentially have a runner in your relationship. And this can be in self. Just an idea of don't let your ego or your fear of intimacy block what's coming, right? A date. Let's read this one. Date, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan or set a date. It's a person for you. And then engagement ring. Let's see if I get this. This light is so weird in here tonight. Actually, early morning. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So you might be making a commitment to someone. It might actually be engagement, but it can be creating a partnership. And it could be you feel in this new person coming through, this could be your one that you could commit to a little bit more. Pay attention to any red flags or old behaviors that might have stopped you from succeeding in the past. Okay? We all grow and heal. We're constantly changing. We learn, we move. That's why we're here. So let's see what the Love Tarot wants to say regarding this message for Cancer, please. Cancer, love. Cancer, love for November. I don't remember if I reshuffled these. Strength. Again, this is vibing with the runner. You might have had to been really strong in a relationship. Maybe you extricated yourself. Maybe you're learning the lessons, the inner strength, because the Queen of Swords came out with that. Queen of Swords, air signs. You could have been involved with the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But it's also about deciding, choosing. Like the Queen of Swords is without emotion. It's all about thought. Right, so this could have been where you were thinking too much as opposed to feeling. Leo being here to help and support you. Your inner strength. You had the strength to maybe decide to leave something. All right, let's see what else we have here. Tarot, please, for date, engagement, ring. Clarified, please. What messages do you have for Cancer in love? Aw, Page of Wands. The beginning of something fun, new, flirty, dating. It's new because it's Page. It's young. New motivation, new feelings. You know, wands, fire energy. Inspiration, even. Thank you, Spirit. Someone inspiring you. Any other, oh gosh, messages. I was just going to say the world. Look at that, beautiful. The world here. Wherever you have been in the past, we're closing that out. We are moving forward. We are creating a new path. This energy is a cool vibe. Celebratory, letting things go, leaving it in the past, starting a new chapter. Oh my, okay. So this flipped over, so I'm going to take this one. The Sun. Gorgeous. The whole thing flipped over, but I pulled the top card instead of pulling all of them. So it's already getting close to 30 minutes, but here you have it. The only one that matters. Another 10. It's card 19. 1 and 9 add up to 10. So another 1, and here you are blessed. This is the 10 of coins. This is the wheel. This is just everything. So Cancer, whatever is happening in your world, there are blessings. It does have the vibe of kind of walking through the clouds, leaving a storm behind, you know, getting rid of things you might have settled for, pulling your own inner strength with Leo and moving forward. You have Leo, then you have the Sun here. Lots of energy. That's fire. Page of Wands, that new inspiration, that new motivation, that new confidence, that new swagger, and that Ace of Wands that wants to come through for you. Remember, that's lined up with all of these because that's general self. So very good. I mean, the Sun blesses everything. Warms your world, brings the light. That's a beautiful card. Okay, let's finish up with some fire dragons. Communication. A reunion could bring love or rekindling of friendships, and a lucky win seems likely. Communication. So there's the conversation, there is the Queen of Swords, there is once you've decided, you know, it's all around you with this thought, air energy, and fire. Not so much your own energy, but definitely one, except for Water Garden about checking with your emotions. Call on the other elements here. to help you. Communication. A reunion could bring love or rekindling of friendships, dates, right? Communication. A lucky win seems likely. There's the 10 of coins coming out for you. The Sun and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I send you love and blessings, and I'll talk with y'all soon. Bye for now.